Domenico 101 MMA.com.
This is Domenico 101 MMA here at Triforce in Pawtucket. I'm here with Gary Balletto Jr. Here we go. 2-1 Pro fighting March 31st, CES 42. Back in the cage. In last fight was November 23rd, day before Thanksgiving.
On a Wednesday night.
Very special night. Big speech by Jimmy Birchfield about how CES MMA is taking off along with the boxing.
Yeah, it's gotten huge. It's great.
They had
to be a part of.
a big speech about your dad, so it was a great night for you, and you had a first round finish in that fight. So let's talk a little bit about that experience and that special night.
Yeah, man. You know, it was good. It was fun to take another step building my career. Fought Montoya out of New York. He's a hell of an athlete.
Yeah.
Great kickboxer. But it was funny. I didn't. He was running a few minutes late to the weigh-in, and I chose not to wait for him. And I'm starving.
You want to
get out of there.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to meet him at the weigh-in.
Okay.
So the first time I see him is when we get in the cage, and I come make my walk out. I walk in, and he's crouched over in the corner.
Yeah.
You know, and I go in there, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. Dude stands up, like this.
He's a big dude. He's a big dude.
He's so tall,
you know,
and I planned on, striking him.
Yeah.
But he was so long, man. So I started feeling him out, and he left an opening for the takedown, so I took it. Of course, I'm not ignorant to the game. I had to bite my pride a little bit for the boxing, but ultimately I did the smart thing, and I came out untouched with a quick win.
Exactly, you finished it, and you showed some ground game also.
Yeah, something a lot of people don't realize that I work on.
Well, today as we were showing, you were training with Eric Spicy.
Yeah,
fucking UFC vet right there.
Eric's an animal.
So I mean, you're getting some good training going.
It's always an honor to get to work with guys like that.
Yeah,
it really helps me out a lot.
Exactly, and it teaches as well as professional fighters, and they're always
every fighter's a teacher in their own way.
Yeah, and they want our New England fighters to shine. So,
absolutely.
And here at Triforce, they definitely do. So we have a fight on March 31st, CS 42. Another big fight. Joe Ping on it. Cody Norby. A lot of Triforce.
We're all here.
Yeah, we're all here training, getting ready for this fight. So, how you feeling? How you feeling about this big crew coming with you to take over?
Oh, it's awesome, man. It's one thing when you're fighting on a card and your teammates are there supporting you, but it's a whole other thing when you're all going and competing together as a team. You're all training together for the same night, you know what I mean? Or even if they're on a card close to it, we're all getting ready for fight night, and that's a different kind of training. These guys are all training the same way with the same goal. It makes us all push a little harder. We all push each other a little harder.
Excellent. And you guys are always training for fights or some kind of competition, so you guys are always in shape.
Yeah, we're always ready.
Always ready.
We have to be.
Excellent. So you want to talk about a little bit about this fight coming in. So you've been training a lot. You had a couple of months off. Well, 4 months off. 4 months off.
Yeah.
You ready to get back in?
Oh yeah. It was. I had to enjoy the holidays. I had to enjoy my family, enjoy my friends, and I'm in no hurry. But I do want to. I am looking to get 3 to 4 fights in this year before the holiday season comes back around. I don't like the cold. I don't even like training right now. It's a little cold.
New England, baby.
I'm always training. But it's different when you're going through a weight cut and you're going through the pressure of it, and you have to be a little more careful about what you're doing when you're training. Whereas when you're just training to train and get better, it's different. Now that's where you learn, and that's where you expand. And then when it kind of comes, within the 8-week mark of the fight, that's when you take away from that, and you just get into perfecting what you do know, what you're working on, what you are good at. And ultimately just preparing for a strategy at that point.
Excellent way to look at it. I mean, geez. Now you're fighting a guy coming in, his first professional MMA fight, ready to make a name for himself. He's coming into Twin Rivers, fighting you. You want to talk a little bit about him? Anything you know about him?
So there's not much to study, but he has an amateur record of, I believe, 3-2, if I'm correct.
Yep.
So, I'm sure he's an athlete, he's a game opponent. None of these guys are tomato cans. Anybody who's willing to step in that cage is an athlete in one way or another, in one respect or another. So, nothing but respect to my opponents as always. I'm just looking forward to getting in there, meeting another guy. I can shake hands after we brawl it out. That's it, man, you know? It's
Excellent.
all in the fun of the sport.
And he's coming from New York,
Right.
stepping into Providence for the first time
Yeah, yeah.
in the CES spotlight.
Yeah, they told him Rhode Island. He said, what, Long Island?
Exactly. That you should punch him just for that.
Yeah. Making scenarios up in my head that'll get me mad at him already.
I love it. I love it. All right, so we're a couple of weeks away from this fight. You're feeling good. You're training with a bunch of beasts.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to New York, New England, your family, friends, training partners, anything?
Oh, of course, man. You know, I appreciate. I get a ton of support from all my friends and family and supporters, and it's a blessing, man. It's awesome. I love seeing a big crowd out there for me. It makes me want to push harder. You know, huge thank you to my coach, Pete Jeffrey and Victor Fagnan. They put the time in with me, and they really helped honing and developing my skills in the sport, which is still new to me. And thank you to you know, training partners, man. You know, Greg Rebello is always looking out for me. It's awesome to like having him over my shoulder. Toby Oden, who's a great pro in my weight class, conveniently enough, but he. You know, he's a training partner that came along this year and has been a huge help for me. So thank you, man. You know, and everybody else that's over here at Triforce and New England helping me out. Everything's appreciated. You know, it doesn't go forgotten. If you guys are watching this, seriously, thank you. You know who you are. That's all, man.
Excellent, true gentleman right here, who turns into a beast when it's time.
Yeah, man.
I want to say thank you for coming on and giving me some time. It's always a pleasure to talk to Gary Balletto here.
Love what you're doing, buddy. Everybody watch this man. He's a good guy.
I love these kids. All right, Gary Balletto Jr. here, fighting March 31st. 2-1 big professional here. He's going to make, you know, we already got a boxing name under his belt, and his dad, now MMA. They're bringing MMA.
Gotta move with the time, brother.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you and I'll see you in 2 weeks, all right?
All right, thank you, Steve.
Take care, my friend.